Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to unbox my next project, which may seem kind of crazy because I already feel like I have too many projects going on. However, I did finish my cross-stitch conversion, which was my last video. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. I am currently still working on my Heaven and Earth, which is one of my oldest kits for our oldest kit Diamond Paint Along this month. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in March. Probably not because I'm so far behind. I'm also still working on my Aquarius teacup, which I was going to finish next, but honestly, I'm having issues with it, which I will explain during my whip and chat. But I was looking at what I wanted to do for April, because while I may be finishing my Heaven and Earth oldest kit in April, because I don't think I'll finish it in March, I do still need another project. I decided that if I made it through the Heaven and Earth, which is a ton of confetti, and if I made it through my Aquarius teacup, which is giving me fits for some reason, I was going to reward myself with a kit that I super want to do. I actually had a different kit all picked out, and as I sat down to start unboxing it, I thought, ugh, this isn't the one I want to do. And so I took it back upstairs, went through my shelves, and went, what is a kit that I've been waiting to work on? And it is this one. So let me get it out of the box and I'll show you what I'm going to be working on in April, hopefully. So as you can see, this is a square drill kit. It does have some fairy dust drills. It's not one of my oldest kits. Oh, it also has some ABs. Not one of my oldest kits, but it is an older kit, as you can tell by the tool kit. We've got our instructions and our stickers. We'll look at those in a minute. I just wanted to see what was in this toolkit because I knew it was an older one. So we've got one of their older trays with the stopper. We've got a bag of baggies, which I will never use. We've got a pen and a scrunchie. We do get multi-placers. We get a 7 and a 4 placer. We get their branded, very pokey tweezers. We get all of the heart wax. We get some pretty floral washi tape. And we get a very cute little cover minder. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like this? And it's like a little hat? Or does it like this and it looks like a sort of a little ice cream cone? If you know what this is supposed to be, tell me. I don't use cover minders a lot either. So all of that will likely go into my donation box because I don't use most of the stuff that comes with it. I don't need the instructions. So what kit am I going to be doing? I am finally going to be doing Benedict Blue. You guys, I have looked forward to this one for so long. I don't even remember when I bought it. We get 52 colors. We do get one fairy dust, and it looks like we get 4 ABs, a yellow, a pink, a blue, and a red. So I'm going to guess the yellow's in the flowers, the red is in the hearts and flowers, blue I'm going to guess is in the flowers and in the birds as well. Same with the pinks. Looks like they've got pink tails here. I can't wait to do this one. I am a big fan of symmetry, and I just love the symmetry in this one. I am seeing lots of places where I likely can add in my fairy dust or ABs. So maybe I will go pull those and we'll look at those. This is a larger kit, 50 by 75. And it is square, so it will take me longer, but I've so been looking forward to this one. So let me grab the canvas and we'll look at the canvas. Obviously, because it is so large, I can't get the whole thing on screen, but I will, as always, take B-roll. Oh, I'm already just so ready to get started on this one. 52 colors is not a lot of colors. I actually expected more colors than that, so I'm happy about that. But I love, got the little heart here, and then the 2 birds on either side. We've got this big flower here, and then everything symmetrical on the other sides. We've got the flowers, we've got the matching leaves, we've got more flowers here, the little swirls and embellishments. And I do think this will be a really good kit to add in my fairy dust and or ABs that I have. So I'm super excited about that. And it doesn't look like there's some black 310 here in their eyes. You guys, that's pretty much it. I don't see any other black. All the other dark colors are not black. So ABs in a lot of the flowers, like I said, ABs around this heart, ABs in the birds, lots of ABs in this big part here in the middle. So it says this is 50.8 by 75.7. So I'm actually getting 50.8 across. I'm getting 75.8 the other way, so pretty close as far as measurements go. It's Diamond Art Club, so all the symbols are nice and clear. It is a square kit, so I don't have to worry about guide circles or any of that stuff. I know the glue is going to be nice. So I'm super excited about this one. I'm going to go ahead and open the drill. So if you don't like the drill trains, feel free to skip ahead just because I'm excited to get this one kitted up. Okay, so I'm already seeing right off the bat, oh, 6 bags of the one fairy dust that came with it, and that is the highlights on everything. So that's going to be super cool. I don't know if you can see the fairy dust on there. That shimmer is so subtle, but I think that's going to be super cool. I've got 2 bags of this blue. I've got a dark green, kind of a lime green, 3 bags of this blue. Then I've got kind of a turquoise green, a turquoise blue, a light blue, another light green, kind of a mint green, a pale green, and there's our first AB. And then there's a dark green that's kind of slate blue. There's a dark blue. There's our pink AB. 2 more kind of sagey greens. There's kind of a mustard color, a magenta, a slate blue, like a lime green. There's like a very pale mauve. There's our blue AB, a pink, a dark turquoise, like a dark green, a blue, a red, like an olive green, and a bright blue. We've got another mulberry, like a lilac, a burgundy. There's our, I think, our last AB, the red, a pale yellow, kind of a ochre brown, dark red, a green, a purple, kind of a bright orange, another turquoise, a red, a golden yellow, a brick red, a light yellow, looks like another mauve, yellow, a dark blue, purple, and there is our little itty bit of 310. And then I have a bag of this light blue and a bag of pink. I think I'm actually even more excited about this now that I have opened all of the drills. Super excited that that's all the black in there. But just looking at where all these little white symbols with the dot, kind of the reverse for black, those are all the fairy dust drills. So I think that's going to be super cute. And now I'm wondering if like some of the reds and pinks and purples I can also put into fairy dust, and of course some of the blues. I'll have to go through all of my fairy dust and see what I've got, but I think that's just going to make this one even more fun. So yeah, I'm super excited for this one. I know a couple of you have told me that you've completed this one in the past and everyone really liked it. I think by adding in the extra fairy dust and everything, that's going to make it even cooler for me. I was actually looking at a couple of kits like this, very symmetrical and everything, from a couple of other shops. And I thought to myself, I should do this one first. I've been wanting to get to it forever. It's something I want to work on. Maybe after I do this one, then I won't feel the need to do those other ones, because maybe it was just me jonesing to do something like this that was making me look at those other kits, if that makes sense. So if you've done this one, let me know that down below. And also let me know what you think about, like, can I add too many fairy dust drills? Is there a limit to how many colors I can make fairy dust? I mean, obviously I can't do all of them because I don't think I have every single color in fairy dust, but I probably have a good fair few. I'm pretty sure some of the blues I have. I don't know if I would have enough to do everything in the kit. I mean, for sure I don't have 5 bags of the 3865 in fairy dust, but if I did some of these colors that there aren't very many drills of, I certainly would have enough of those, and maybe even some of these colors that are in the bigger bags, because those fairy dust drill bottles from Diamond Art Club were kind of big. So yeah, let me know what you think. Did you add any if you've already completed it? If you haven't done it, how many do you think is enough? It's only got 1 fairy dust. It does have 4 ABs. So I guess I could figure out if there were ABs I wanted to add as well. Because there's even like on the leaves and these little flowers, like everywhere I look, there's some of those 3865 fairy dust. So should I leave it as is and not add anymore? Let me know. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.